Hit the button.
Tilt your camera down.
Oh, now you tell me. Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of it's the new, gentler Harleydesigns.
Wow. It's Radio Talk with Harley. Episode, whatever this is. 146. Wow.
And a half.
It never ends. Hope everyone had a safe and happy Christmas holiday.
Yes. Cheers. I'm here in my studio.
As opposed to Kansas City.
As opposed
Missouri.
to where I should be in Missouri.
Yep. I know.
Boy, I was supposed to leave again on... Is my microphone not acting as it should? It should be. NVIDIA broadcast says that it's working. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I was supposed to go back to Kansas City.
Yes.
On Saturday. I was initially supposed to leave on Thursday. That flight got canceled. Moved to Saturday, and then Saturday turned into the longest ordeal of plane rides. Or not plane rides, delays, cancellation, and I just canceled the whole trip.
Check in, let us know where you're watching from and how many flights you missed.
Yeah, and did you also have a Southwest flight be canceled? But as you can tell, the cats are happy that I'm still here.
Right. Who were they going to look after, or who was going to look after them if it wasn't you?
Oh, we have a house sitter for when we're not here.
Oh, it's one of the cardboard bitches.
We make sure that the cats are well pampered. So you cannot have this. So yes, they get full-time care while we're gone.
Excellent. Probably better care than when you're around.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything's possible. I don't know.
I'm just like, how? I'm like, what is wrong with these cats? When Nicole's gone, I'm like, oh. She pays a lot of attention to them.
Yes.
So when she's not here, they're like, yo, this is not right.
I imagine that if Rebecca were away, I would see a lot more of the cats as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Someone just pointed this out. Are you wearing a KFC jumpsuit?
No, just the hoodie. But yes, this was a Christmas gift.
The Colonel, we can learn a lot.
You've got to respect the Colonel. He was part of the Pentaveret. I hope you know.
I don't know what that is.
The Gettys, the Rothschilds, the Queen, the Pope, and the Colonel before he went tits up. Anywho, yes. Rebecca was out at a Raptors game with her friends, my friends as well. I wasn't there, but she saw a guy fully decked out, not just in the hoodie, but also the pants to match.
Oh, and she's like, I gotta get that in my home.
I gotta get that for my man.
Did the pants have the legs, or like?
Oh no, no! It was his face again. It was his face again on the pants. Yeah,
bold choice.
Yes. But thank you to those of you who noticed. I'm quite happy with this gift.
Yeah, that's a fancy one.
Hey, DK, I am only a vegan some of the time. I'm a flexitarian. I eat meat whenever I want.
Art just said, craving a double Dan sandwich now. That was like
absolutely
the chicken sandwich with chicken breasts.
Chicken breasts as the bun. Yeah.
So it's just 3 pieces of chicken that you had to hold.
No. 2 pieces of chicken.
Middle?
Bacon.
What was the middle?
Bacon. And cheese.
See, you learn something all the time.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders lived in Ontario for a long time. Not necessarily Toronto. I think he lived in like Brampton or something. But regardless, it's fine. They make you crave it fortnightly. Smart ass. It's a hashtag brought to you by.
Some people just do it for
they do things because they're getting paid. And that's just sad.
Oh, so I'm going to be light on news, or not news, on mail call this week because I didn't think that I would be here, of course.
So you didn't,
But
you intentionally didn't order anything.
you know, the guys at work like to think that it's funny to take all of the things that come in that I would order and like pile them around my desk area. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to prepare. And then then here I am. So, which is, there's good and bad with everything. I don't know, you guys, you leave work and everybody's just like, they don't know how to act.
Okay.
My job, no different. So we had the Trucks of Fortune, which was more popular than I had anticipated.
Do you know why? Because I bought one.
Why?
Because I bought one. That created a frenzy. People are like, "Oh my god, if he's getting
Can
one."
Can I tell you something? I know you want a Pro or Ultra.
I don't care what I get.
I'm hoping that you don't get one just for the fact that everyone's going to be like, they cherry picked it for the influencer.
Stupid ass YouTube guy gets a Pro
exactly
or
what
Ultra.
You want, I'll never hear the end of it. I will never hear the end of it.
I should have ordered it under an assumed name.
You know what? I wish you would have.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would have so bad.
Yep. Merch idea from Digital Mike. My face, Matt's face on a hoodie just like that in the Scale Builders Guild colors. Yes. Digital Mike, consider it done.
We need the full print though. I will be the first customer.
You want the whole deal?
I want it printed from shoulder to waist.
Okay. Done. I'll start working on it tonight, right after the show. DK said, fun fact, there's a Ripper in one of the Trucks of Fortune.
False. So many falses.
Because Josh will never build one of those again.
God
He's over
damn those cars.
Yeah, how dare you sell something popular?
So, honestly, I
sorry.
do need to put more out.
Before you go on there, Jeremy needs you to tuck the pocket in. The curl is bothering him. Oh no!
Talked about that last Friday. And no matter how many times you iron this, I think it was sewed when it was in a position that it's got this.
I bet you if you ironed it.
I've ironed it. I don't mind to do an ironing.
It's odd. I don't, for a man who just wears t-shirts.
You know what? I wear t-shirts now out of like pure just protest from the fact that I used to have to dress up every single day.
Well, yeah, especially when we went to the clubs. I saw all those photos. On a wide collars. Wide collars.
Yes.
Hashtag pocket boner.
I'm going from 6 to midnight over here.
Yeah. Brian Perkins said he ordered 2 Trucks of Fortune. Hopefully I don't get doubles.
There's a good number of combinations. Not as many combinations as possible with Wheels of Fortune, of course. But
yeah, you know what? If I hadn't ordered, I would complain about this. I'm not really, this is stupid. Can't you know what, Josh? You're just unloading stuff that nobody wanted.
Here's the thing. We came up with the idea. We're like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We came up with an idea like, okay, and I had proposed a mix.
You mean Josh stole an idea that Matt gave me?
I didn't come up with this idea at all. And I don't think you did either.
Yes,
for
I
one,
did.
we gave Jim credit for this.
Okay. Well,
But
Jim can have the credit.
we came up blah blah blah, and then I was just like, okay, here's the breakdown of what we'll do for portals, straights, ultras, pros.
We'll do one Ultra and one Pro, and those have already been spoken for by Josh. The rest are all just
I get them both.
Yep.
So it's a percentage base, and I was just like, okay, I think this is what we do.
Yeah.
And then Jim proposed his, and Jim's was way higher of a percentage of pros and ultras. I was just like,
whoa, pal.
I'm like, okay, like
pump the brakes there. Profit margin.
Significant chances of getting the fun trucks.
Oh, that's great.
Because they're all fun.
To be fair,
what I did there? You see what I did there?
see what you did
but
there. It doesn't matter,
really
though.
chance.
It doesn't matter. To me, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. I'm happy to just have a truck. Exactly. It's great value regardless. Speaking of great value, Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. Hello, all. Tonight's code, #6 to midnight. That's on satisfiedjerky.com.
Yes, for your
thank you,
10%
Dana.
off Satisfied Jerky, which I went down to Gunner's last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't live too far from me. Went down there to pick up the Vanquish pop-up from Proline by the Fire, as well as some of the display stuff and chairs that he still had.
Yeah.
And he's just like, here's some jerky, some travel jerky. Yes.
Nice. And now it's just home jerky.
Well, yeah, but except that it's still in my carry-on. So, because I know
cold packs for you, you weirdo.
And unpacks. And even when we get home,
come on.
And even when we get home, we are not the unpack immediately people. Like, I know you
yeah, just
listen.
shut up.
One of us could be on a show, like or a movie.
Okay.
Just saying.
RC Addict has I'm the weird one, you bet.
Yes, you are.
RC Addict said it would have been better to post the 5 different combos at the $4.99 and let people buy what they wanted. Would have sold a lot more. I think they sold a lot.
People want that's absolutely not the case.
No, mystery.
Because people want them to miss and it's not 5 combos. It says like, here's 5 examples, and those are examples.
Yes, there's a lot more options.
We've done 30 or 40 different combinations. So, no.
There's plenty. Scott Norton got hit an Ultra in his delivery today.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Scott. Another person got a Pro. The rest of us are getting Phoenix portals.
No, there was a lot
out there. Lots of options.
The very first we got received was even it looked like it was a Pro. We were like, look at that.
That's very cool. It's a great promotion, and it is fun to randomly get something. The best part of it is, though, whatever you get, you've got value.
Yes, and I need to add more tonight because we spent this afternoon packaging them, and I'm so sore. I personally loaded every kit into every box today and yesterday. So
where's mine?
I want to get a sticker made. Like there's like the pack with care or packed with care. I want to get the packed with hair one. Like just bink.
That's the other thing. You've noticed Josh got a haircut. That means every single truck of fortune is packed with hair. You get a small bag of Josh's hair. You can use that for any witchcraft that you might be doing, or voodoo dolls, cloning. Yeah, if you want more Joshes,
you need an
additional Josh, but a younger version. See if you can make him better. See if you can make Josh better. Oh my gosh, Josh lifted 8-pound boxes all day. # box stuffer.
Yeah.
How will we know who packed it?
There is no initials on these.
No.
I created spreadsheets, and then like
Of
by
course you
day,
did.
by yes, that's reasonable. I created
Yeah, of
spreadsheets.
course.
This day we did this. I made a certain list of combos. I had those combos pre-packaged so that they could be added to the box. Went so we
Very
went
good.
in sections with my spreadsheets and pre-binned, very organized.
Will there be another round of Trucks of Fortune? Asks House of Sin.
Likely what I will add tonight that I haven't done that yet. I got off work. I came right home and I haven't finished that yet. So I'll add some more tonight, and then that might be the last of them. That
If you're
probably will.
looking if you're looking for a dinner suggestion for tonight, might I recommend a 3-piece combo?
A thigh, a leg, and a breast.
You get a little bit of everything there.
You know,
French fries, gravy,
I'm kind of
potato.
team Popeyes. I'm just saying.
Oh, so am I. But
Okay,
they don't have a mascot at Popeyes.
that's true. I'm not knocking
Their
the
merch
server
would
at all.
not be as good.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They could just have like a flaky bun textured
Biscuit. It's just a picture of a biscuit.
biscuit bun biscuit. Same.
Yeah, they're the same, are they? Okay.
So, let's do mail call quick, no matter how minimal mine might be. I have two things.
Okay. You want to go first? I've got a few more things because Christmas
You go
came.
first then. You have
Okay.
two.
Too many things. First,
Proxon.
Proxon. That's great. This is so quiet and so easy. Like this one will
is
not
it on
get
now?
away from me. It's on right now. It's not plugged in, but imagine that it's still quiet enough for me to talk over.
That's impressive.
Yeah, certainly. It's not the same sort of speed. Actually, it goes up to 20,000 RPM, so that's basically the same as a Dremel, but it's just way quieter.
Yeah.
Way quieter. And it plugs in, unlike my Dremel.
Yeah. Plug in for rotary tools, kind of the way to go.
Yeah. It's fantastic. I will be getting more Proxon tools, I do believe.
I have a wide variety of Dremel things.
Yes.
Because I have the corded Dremel. Then I've got a cordless Milwaukee rotary tool / Dremel, and I've got a battery powered Dremel at work. But then I've got like my great big 3-jaw chuck style rotary tool out in the shop that I use like with a burr wheel for like notching tubes by hand. And I mean, of course, I have Nacho Libre, which is
yes.
a trim router.
This one's great, though. I'm really pleased with this. I will definitely buy more Proxon tools.
I've never owned Proxon, and I've only seen good things, though.
Yeah. They're much more like hobby tools, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like everything's, more geared towards the hobby. Anyway, to go along with that, I got this universal ball joint mount. So you can stick this right in here, tighten that down, and then it's on a ball joint, so you can operate it without using your hands.
You can hold the part.
Well, hold the part. Exactly. So
yes.
Chuffed.
Yeah.
I will say that was on my wish list, and my wife relayed that to my mom. My mom got me this. Technically, my mom's money. My mom's money got this for me.
Well, I'll be happy to see what your outcome of that is, and if you'll never go back.
I'll never go back to a cordless Dremel. I can tell you that already.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Next, I got 2 boxes of
pens,
Hawaiian goodies.
Oh,
from our friends in Hawaii.
You have
Tatum.
friends?
Yes, you know Tatum. You've met.
Do I?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
So they sent Well, there's like, this is like Hawaiian Punch True, and there is one missing, and it's because I mixed it in this with some hibiscus vodka,
La
which
la.
has made it go down way too fast,
Yeah.
but also delicious. Some nice Hawaiian coffee. And then there's another box down here,
Cool.
but there's also a number of things that are already missing, like the very nice, or the very tasty chocolates. And
And
I talked to Nicole on the phone. I said, I have a confession.
I have a confession.
You don't get any of the chocolate.
Those are gone now.
those are gone. But a lot. Pineapple coconut pancake mix.
Oh yes.
I mean,
Hit
that
me
sounds
up with
delicious.
that. Save that for when I'm
This
around.
this is a bunch of pancake. I hope I didn't put pancake mix in my vodka. That would be. I think that's just these.
Hopefully.
So,
Oh,
dry lemon peel.
maybe you get. Is there any poi in there, or like water your own poi? Add water to a poi mixture.
I don't know what that is.
Poi?
This is the mini pounder. DA mini pounder. I don't know what that means either, but
Huh. Maybe it's poi related.
Crack seed jar. Super sweet Lai Hing Mui. I don't know. Li Hing Mui.
Must be some sort of.
There's all kinds of tasty Hawaiian treats in there.
Very cool. Turbo TT. You know Ian Turbot, right?
Yes.
On the SBG forums for Christmas, we were doing a giveaway courtesy of Elegoo. They were giving away that 3D printer, FDM 3D printer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He won that. Completely random.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'll be sending that out to him. He goes,
Hopefully
I'll get mail. I get mail call when Matt gets time.
Hopefully he gets 2 turbos. Or prints 2 turbos with his new poi equals collard greens, food found in yard.
No. Poi is not collard greens. Poi is like I can't remember what thing it is. It's a root, I believe, that gets smashed into oblivion, turned into a bit of a paste. And then that gets dried out a little bit, and it's sort of, I think you steam it like a bun, kind of, I think. Someone correct me if I'm
wrong. Yeah, that's not something I believe that I've had, but I'm also not very cold.
That's true. Jeff Skirkis, sorry for the PTSD question. Any update on the Jeep or new car purchase? Once we get through mail call, I will update everyone. All right.
Oh, yes.
Next. Also for Christmas from Rebecca this time, I got another knife making kit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This one's called It's My Knife.
Now or never, right?
It's now or never. Anyway, here it is. I've already built it. It's Japanese. It's razor sharp.
Oh, it's pre-sharpened. Okay.
Oh, yes. This one
now
will hurt you. Now, one of the things they say here on the thing is customize us to be your best fit.
Yeah, I was gonna say those handles scales look a little blocky.
Scales a little blocky, yeah. But I did soften the edge on this side.
You're not gonna add some shaping?
The Proxon. I'm gonna shape it once I've decided how much shaping I want.
I don't know why that blade shape makes me feel like it's backwards.
It's not. It has to go this way.
You know why it looks like it's backwards to me is because of the shape of like fillet knives, which have that swooping shape.
Yeah.
some fillet knives, not all fillet knives, obviously.
But no, that's the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be a murder knife for you.
I mean,
Ow.
you got to shape it and stain the
Oh,
handle.
absolutely. Yeah, it's not done. It's not done.
Yeah.
We're just
you
getting
haven't
started.
Made the knife yet.
I've assembled it so far.
Phoenix, thank you, sir. Wee super chat. Yeah, I see that Fish Built said that his was not working. I don't know what's going on. It's YouTube has been having its nights lately. Last Friday it had an interesting night on us.
Oh, did it? Was it
Yeah.
not doing well with you?
It was being not for everybody. For me it was working. For like part of the I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
Pay Up Sucker got his Scale Builders Guild hip pack today. Tactical hip bag.
Tactical hip bag.
Yeah.
Nice. So you showed your knife off. I got a gift here from Unibody Wheeler, actually. And obviously it's a gift. I don't know what it is. Casey is actually local to me. So this was brought to the shop.
It's probably a rock with a note that says, suck on this.
Suck on this. Must open live.
Oh, cool.
No. Merry Christmas. Thanks for the great content. Hopefully these aid in lessening the mishaps on Friday nights. I'm now nervous.
You know what's cool is that the NVIDIA broadcast takes away all the noise of you unwrapping.
Oh, that's a bonus. Okay, we have beer that won't ever fall over. Mighty Mug.
I'll put it to the test.
I mean, Nicole can
glitter bomb in 3, 2, 1.
Nicole can prove, and I think I know what these are.
Is it mega weighted at the bottom?
He also put the Vanquish on there.
That's cool.
I don't think that they're weighted.
So how does it work that it doesn't fall over? What's going on there? That's weird.
You pick it up, but if you hit it, you see that? You see
how
that?
Does that work?
That
move it more towards the center. How does that work?
It's science. It's a science cup. So you set it on your desk there, and then it's gonna reach for something over there, but it doesn't. But then you can just drink it.
That's incredible.
I've seen these on the interwebs before, but
I'm surprised you didn't buy one.
No
That's
grazing.
crazy.
It's not a suction cup. Well, I think it may work with suction, but like, it's just actually magic.
I like it. It's a valved suction cup, as I'm being told.
But
incredible.
Isn't that rad? I'm amazed that they work as easily and as well as they do.
I like that.
I'm actually I think I have seen these, and I think I was skeptical because they just lift off. There's like no tension. I can just pick it up and it'll just. But you.
That's incredible. I love it. That's very cool.
It is.
It's a Weeble Wobble cup. Got it. Is that like a Beeple Bubble? Van Squish, I did very much like building my Ground Fox element build, and that'll come up as we get to Road to the Scale Nationals whenever they announce Scale Nationals.
We should harass them and say, hey, listen, we need
time. We need informations. We're kind of a big deal.
We need early access. We need days.
Free tickets.
Room, board, personal masseuse.
Yeah, sponsorship opportunities, but we don't want to pay for any of that stuff. Just put our logo on everything. Blind IRC, thank you very much. Hey man, hope Christmas was great. Mom's got me the F10 Portal Builders bundle, and my wife got me a G-Speed V2 carry-all RC backpack, a RC Pro Rack. Holy cow, that's quite the haul. I got this knife. And the Proxon, you know.
I got some things that are in Kansas City that Nicole was like, "Hey, by the way, you got."
Oh, nice. She opened all your gifts for you. That's great. Matthews RC Crawler of Connecticut said, "That's great for cat owners, that glass. That's perfect."
For what?
Cat owners. You're never going to, the cat won't knock over your drink anymore. It's amazing.
See, it would be amazing. Yes, we are cat owners, but the bigger issue has been the cat owner, which is Nicole.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And
Casey,
of course,
the
thank you very
KFC
much,
sweater.
Unibody Wheeler.
That's
Much
awesome, man. That's a really good present. Craig Richter, thank you very much. I think that's LSXGMC. I think that's your username. Thanks for all the great content this year, and Happy New Year. Thank you very much. And Happy New Year to you. Finally, for me this week, got a little something in the mail today, actually. Arrived today. Oh, it's quite heavy in the rear.
Oh, wait, is that color released?
I don't know.
I didn't think that they sold that color.
No.
I'm probably wrong.
I think they do. I asked for it.
Oh, what do you know? I thought they only sold that in black.
This
Either way,
is the
that's pretty rare.
59 Chevy.
Yeah, 59 Cadillac.
No, this is not a Cadillac. This is an Impala.
Oh, it's the Impala. That's right. Okay. It was the
Oh,
Cadillac.
that scared the crap out of me, dude.
At least you were owning it. You're just like, yeah, no. Shit.
All of a sudden I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a standard color. But pretty cool, man. I've not seen one of these up close. They did a really good job on the body. Holy cow.
They honestly, they have done such a good job with all the lowrider bodies.
Yeah.
Nicole is in here. She says she's jealous, so I'll go ahead and pick one up.
Nice. Yeah, that's what
play.
it takes. Yeah, play with it.
But
I have not turned it on yet, but I am really impressed with the quality of the body and all of the bits that come on it. I've obviously not put on the rear antennae yet, but
that's
pretty,
right. The dual,
cool, man.
The dual backward.
People bobble.
Look at that on the spokes.
Yeah, sick, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. It's going to be more fun than I thought it was going to be. Because I also have a clear body to do.
I'm out.
Yeah, I know you're out. I'm very excited. I got to try to get that done before January 1st because next year's the year of no Lexan.
The return.
The return.
The sequel.
They also sent along some chromed out bits. So there's the exhaust and frame rails in chrome. The rear axle in chrome. Some steering bits in chrome. The trunk pan in chrome. The shocks in chrome. What else we got here? Oh. The entire under tray in chrome? Didn't know that was a thing.
Okay.
But all right.
Oh.
And then finally, you might think it's in chrome. But it's actually in gold.
Is that all the light trim and door handles, things like that?
Bumpers, all that stuff.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Hey, you got a 64? Why? Shut up, DK. I'm going to do something with this. I think I might make it all rusty. Might patina one of these for fun. But put all the shiny stuff on the bottom. And then what? What's wrong with you? You all right? He's sick.
You're sick. You're going to patina a lowrider? I mean,
should I just make it shiny? Should I just make it shiny? What's the point of that? Nobody will be interested in that. I'll do something that nobody would expect.
Like a KFC theme.
Ah, the Colonel. Anyway, very cool of Red Cat to send this along. I'm excited to give that a little play. Obviously, it's winter here, so I won't be playing with it outdoors. Team Garage Hack RC Concepts. I'm getting a package from you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Did Josh get a haircut or all of them? Yes.
Yeah, the whole lot. Fish built. I did not. Nothing popped up on this side. I appreciate it though. And I did just go through and check my numbers and added more Trucks of Fortune to the website because that probably is the last batch because my back hurts and everybody else at work.
Maybe there's maybe there's a movie car that is an Impala. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I could do something.
Yeah. You like what was Christine?
Not an Impala. I think it was a Ford Fairlane.
Somebody will know. Blind Guy RC, I missed yours earlier. Sorry about that. Hey man, hope Xmas was great. I may need to order some 4.19 Falcons. Also got myself a CRKT M21. Pocket has the double lock. I'm happy. I do like my CRKTs as well. It was a Chrysler, 57 Chrysler. The Fury is so. That's
DK said you owning one is something no one would expect. Fair enough.
Cheech and Chong had the Impala. Yeah. RC Patina guy has done.
Christine was a Plymouth Fury. There you go. 58. Plymouth.
Plymouth. Chrysler, Plymouth.
Were you going to do a Dremel livery on the Jeep? Oh, it may have gotten away from me. Oh. That's good. Good one, Courtney.
You should really do that to the Mini Me you built. Even though it's the different color one. But
it was my 2018 that I did the Mini Me of. All right, let's talk about cars for a moment.
Fine. Okay.
So, no, they didn't find it. I'm so shocked. But insurance is kindly, it sounds like everything's going to work out fine on that end. And I should get a check for replacement value, which is good. Which means I don't have to pay for a vehicle I don't own.
Current market level.
Well,
how's that work? Is it?
Yeah, I don't want to get into it too much, but it's going to be the lesser of 3 possible values.
Of course it is.
Well, they're an insurance company.
Yeah, it always is.
Not into giving money away. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, I'm hoping that it covers what I owe and then some.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah, exactly. But to replace that, it's still in the running. 4xe is still in the running. But there's also the Grand Cherokee 4xe, which is a strong possibility because they have one on the lot, which is the most important thing because I kind of need a vehicle right away. And I'm also looking at the Volvo XC60 Recharge tomorrow. In fact, going to test drive it.
If you do go test drive that, you'll have to let us know if it's the one with the crystal shift knob.
No, it's not the premium.
Oh, that's only in the
model.
Premiums?
You can only get that as a premium option in the it's the ultimate trim. Ultimate bright trim, you get the crystal knob.
I got in Steve's the other day and I was like when he got it like a week or two ago. I was just like, is this a crystal shift knob? And it's like says like right on it, like yes, crystal
knob.
But it had the massaging seats, which are so good. I'm like,
the Grand Cherokee 4xe has that.
The massaging seats?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if the Trailhawk trim has that or not. It might.
You better find out.
If it doesn't, we're getting them.
Exactly.
It also has screens in the back seats that I'll be like, I won't be using those. And I was like, actually, you know what? Rebecca will probably use that because the dog sits in the front seat. Otherwise, he gets car sick. He has to sit in the front.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Team Garage Hack, thank you very much. We call Mikey the pharmacist as he is in charge of distribution. I think he sent you a set of our standard portal gears as well for the delay. All right. Sick. Thank you.
Very nice.
Josh likes those crystal knobs, it seems. Grand Cherokee 4xe is 130K where you are, DK? I'm not spending that much.
Even Canadian.
Volvo is good. Volvos are sick. I'm not even... Hey, Logan, how are you? See, Ding Dong likes the Volvo.
You know, I can't fault you for it. I was pleasantly surprised to ride in one the other day.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. And the Recharge, which is the plug-in hybrid version of the XC60, do you know that it has like 450 horsepower combined?
Right, the combined horsepower thing.
But it'll do a 0 to 60 in like 4.5 seconds.
Which will come in super handy in downtown Toronto.
Yes, because 60 is about as fast as you'll ever go.
Yeah.
Recharge. Actually, it's more like... Stretch, thank you very much. 1964 was the intro of the Canadian flag theme for the 64 Impala. Is that really when our flag started? I should probably
Chris
know
Barr,
that.
thank you. $20, much appreciated. I got influenza for Christmas. Oh, okay, right. Went from a high right back down to a low. At least grab a good beer for that glass. Oh, shout out to all the guys crawling this Wednesday at Key City Hobby end of the year comp. I won't be there.
65.
I hate missing. Like this year was one of the first times that I missed an event for being sick. Unhappy. Yes. Unhappy. Missed Nats for it. Yeah, that was hope you feel better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drink your vitamin C and whatever.
I'm amazed at how many people
chicken noodle soup.
How many people are actually saying go with the Volvo? I would have thought, because the new Grand Cherokee looks very nice.
They do look, they've gone much further better. Land Rover than they have Jeep.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Put the keys in an RFID blocking box. Yes, I've already ordered. We've got this all sorted now. This is not happening again. We've got the Faraday bag coming tomorrow. So I can put all my keys in that.
Matt's lined his bedroom walls with Mylar.
The whole house. Whole house. And I've also got the AirTag ready to go. I'm hiding it somewhere.
So unless it's one of you guys here, just tell us. Just tell us where you're putting that.
Okay. I'm putting it in the glove box. They'll never look.
Yeah.
They're never going to look there.
It's too obvious. They'll never look there.
Yeah.
It's foolproof.
It's what's the Occam's razor? That's what it is. The simplest solution is often the best one.
Does GM still own Volvo? That's a good question, Ben.
No, Geely owns Volvo now.
Oh. Carmen.
Yes. Sorry?
Carmen Geely. Little known fact. Yes. Ed Camino. Thank you. Happy holidays, guys. My kids just got me a 3D printer for Christmas.
Sick.
I'm excited to buy all your stuff. Congratulations. 3D printing on its own is an addiction.
Yep. For those of you asking, there will be a best of SPG video. It's coming out on New Year's Day.
I'm trying to put together a year-long compilation of non-scale news videos. Working on that. What are you going to do? I have all of my videos from the year that are not the scale news, and I'm just taking like 10 seconds out of each of them. That's like a highlight of that video.
You must be really short on content if you're looking for highlights.
At the beginning of the year, it was all just like we hammered so much out for scale nats. So going back and I was just kind of looking at it, I was just like looking at all the how that Jeep build and the class 2 went. There was there was a lot of work in those trucks. There was a ton of work in those trucks.
Yep, there sure was. Holy shoot.
So
I'm doing a poll here because I want to see what people think. And Volvo. There we go. All right. Drop the air tag in the oil fill hole. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. We need a blooper reel. I don't save my bloopers. Actually, all the bloopers are in the videos.
Yeah. Like that's just kind of the videos with a lot of the cases.
It'd be a long video if you're waiting for the bloopers.
It's that's let's see. HD Best of Friday Night Live. Oh my god. I would honestly need so much help to find that stuff because the amount of content that just lives, just the amount of hours of content that I took and just grabbed all of the videos from this year, no live streams, no scale news updates, and put them in one timeline, and it was like 17 hours long.
Holy cow. I would hate to know how long mine were, because we had some long videos. Monthly Mayhem, V-Speed Challenge. Those are hour-long videos.
The 24-hour...
24 hours of Mayhem. That was an hour-long video. Monthly Mayhem Christmas special. That was a half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, just adding it all up, there really was a lot of content. So,
I think I did 84 separate videos, not including live streams.
I wonder. I guess I'd have to look it up and see what it was. Well, I mean, I didn't miss a single scale news update. Nope. So that's 52 right there. Like, plus all the other ones. It's like, there's probably 100 and... I bet there was over 110 videos.
Yeah, that's probably fair to say. Chuck's RC Habit, thank you very much, sir. Good evening, guys. Hope you all had a good Christmas. Matt, I'm late to the party. Did you find a new ride? Josh, did you get that new scanner yet? I'm still working on getting a new vehicle, but thank you for asking, Chuck.
I am not shopping deliberately for another scanner at this point. I'm still watching and seeing kind of what exists and what the strong points are of each. But as I kind of look at some of the other 3D scanners, the one that I have, that Creality, still kind of seems like the one that is best suited for what I'm using. For doing small RC stuff.
Yeah, it seems to work just fine for you.
Some of the other ones that are working maybe a little bit better and are still kind of in the price range grand scheme, they seem to like do much better on larger things, like doing full-size vehicle panels and things like that. But for doing the RC size stuff, that scanner I have right now seems to be kind of what I think is the best option for me.
Yep. And I'm sorry, Craig, I did miss your other super chat. Thank you very much. Here's another couple bucks towards your new Rivian. Those are nice.
The USB-C headlights. Every time I see...
because that's all it looks like. Yeah,
it looks like a USB-C or USB-C port. There's a lot of Rivians around me. I see one at least probably once a day.
I've never seen one in the wild ever.
Oh, really? We have a lot of them. A lot of them out here.
I think Canada's like low on their priority list.
Gotcha. I think California must be high on it.
They're high on their own supply.
The true story. But yeah, there's so many Rivians out here. It's wild to see. And I drive by a Volvo dealership every day. So
dude,
I can check
I've been
if there's one out here
watching
you need.
So many reviews, like from so many different channels on cars.
You can't trust freaking internet reviews on stuff.
YouTubers are the worst.
YouTubers are garbage.
They're trash. Don't listen to anything they say.
Don't watch that stuff.
It's all just sponsored content. By the way, if you're feeling at all peckish after your Christmas vacation, might I suggest the KFC Double Down? Audi e-tron. I looked at the e-tron. Can't get one.
Aren't they
This is
wild expensive?
for what you're getting. They are pretty expensive. You would be better off buying the VW ID4 because it's exactly the same vehicle with a better interior, in my opinion, and it's cheaper.
Yeah,
But I still don't. I still don't like it. I'm not a Volkswagen Audi fan.
I do. Every time I get in somebody's Audi, I'm just like, this is nice.
I like the look of Brandon's Audi. Or if does he still have that?
No. He has a Toyota Avalon now.
Oh no.
It's a hybrid.
I don't care if it's full electric. That's the blandest car I could possibly imagine someone buying. Holy cow. Yeah, I looked at the XC40 Recharge as well. Problem is I can't get one of those. The wait time is like 8 months. That's the thing. I basically have to buy what someone has on the lot. And
because you need a car now since your rental expires.
rental expires on the 3rd. So there's going to be a bit of time there, where I probably don't have a vehicle. And of course, the Jeep dealership is being very helpful. They're like, rates are going up in the new year. We really want you to get in now. Maybe before you've got the check, you should come down and just buy one. And I was like, that sounds like a terrible idea. They're like, we'll give you more money because it was stolen. Yeah, pass. I will wait. Thank you very much.
Henry's RC Garage. Again, thank you, sir. Happy New Year. Thank you for the Ender 3 pro tip today for the cliffhanger cage. I think you might have been looking at print time. Look, do I have my... I don't. Hold a second. I'm going to go grab that. Say something funny. Dance, monkey.
Hope you look at repair prices when you're shopping. I definitely am, Travis. Thank you for that reminder. West Desert Wheeler with the best idea. Stretch, thank you very much. Your Earth Roamer too big? That Earth Roamer's too small for me to drive, unfortunately. What was West Desert Wheeler's idea? 1984 Toyota Tercel SR5 all-wheel drive. I knew somebody that had one of those. Not too bad.
Yes, we did.
Was that Parker, right?
Parker had one.
Yeah.
So
does he still?
I haven't seen much. I don't think so. I think he lives in a short bus now.
Oh, cool.
He converted it. I released a 3D printable cage file for the cliffhanger body for all of those that have a cliffhanger. It's on my website on the store section, but drops in there. And then I also did dash and seats, so you can put 4 seats in there if you like, as well as a dash. Gives you the ability to add some points to your cliffhanger easily. I added the mount points on the front and rear portions, so they'll go through and it just will attach through the cowl and then through the very back of the bed.
You gotta drill holes in it?
I mean, you could glue it if you wanted, but a lot of people drive their vehicles a little bit harder than you would imagine, Matt.
Touche.
So, rigid mounting is often preferred. So, but yeah.
Hold on. So what you're telling me is don't use super glue on the windows.
Yeah.
You should use glue and glaze.
One of the choices that I had selected out of the highlights of the Scale News, the video
was the one where I tell you how to do that.
I got this glue and glaze for the windows.
Yeah. All right. Buck the Legend Dandy. Thank you very much. So what draws you to a vehicle? Overall look, interior and creature comforts, or performance? Yes. The the mitigating factor in all of this is it had to be a plug-in hybrid or full electric.
You're to that point. Yeah.
Yep, I am. Because
can
I
see
live
my
in the city.
I can see my next vehicle being a hybrid. I don't see me having a full electric anytime soon.
No, the great thing about a plug-in hybrid is you get all the efficiencies of an electric vehicle in the city for a limited range, of course. That's all you really need in the city. And then you have zero range anxiety because it performs as a regular car when you go on a long highway trip. So it's great.
Yeah.
And holy cow, Lone Wolf McGee. Thank you very, very much. That is extremely generous. $1 for every episode I've seen. I don't usually get to see them live. Thank you both for the inspiration and humor. Happy New Year. You must mean just the inspiration and humor from my side. And whatever Josh brings to the table. I'm not sure what it is.
Joker 510-714.
Thank you very much, Lone Wolf.
Hi, everyone. Portal Waits arrived. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's those are out. More keep rolling as well. So if you're looking for F10 Portal Weights, you can pick those up soon. Matt will be, what? No, well, I guess you have so many decisions to make before Scale Nationals.
I got a lot of things to decide on. Yeah,
you have to decide on platforms and.
Well, no, Class 2. I think I'm going with that.
Class 2. Yeah, you've already made it.
Ground Fox is what I'm going to do. Class 1, I really, honestly, I feel like just annoying you and going Leaf Sprung, just to really just rub it in, the salt in the wound. I just want to do it.
No.
Kind of want to do
it. No.
Brazen Scale has a great couple. They've got 2 like other Leaf Sprung chassis. There's lots of choices.
Thank you, Troy Giblin. Also bought myself a 3D printer for Christmas, and it will be here tomorrow. Should I print your cage files in PLA or something else? PLA. Just print them in PLA. If in the future
they're not functional cages. They give you a scale point, but they're not like, you don't get a lot of rigidity
for the Lexan bodies. They're just for looks.
Yeah.
Gives you the style. Just print them in PLA. If in the future you find that you are having issues where PLA would have issues like extreme heat or things like that, sure, print them in PETG. But PLA will just give you a nice, easy print, and it'll look really good. So there you go.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I missed a couple
GC
here.
Coop. Thank you as well. Thank you, Josh and Matt, for very entertaining and inspirational videos this year. I watched episode 6, and Matt wished he had a clodbuster. Now he has one. I think Friday you said you had talked to him about. So yeah, I think you're going to build Friday, right?
Yeah, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start early. I'm going to start at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 10 o'clock. I'm going to start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, PM Eastern time. So you and I shan't be overlapping.
Right.
So that way people can watch me fumble through Clodbuster build. I think 6 hours is probably enough time to get it done because you don't have to paint it.
Right. You're probably right, or damn close anyway.
Yeah.
Either way, Friday
the camera will die
before your New Year's should be full of live stream entertainment. So, yeah, and if you do want to print this, print all the cages upside down. It just gives you, it's, for one, the ugly side, as they say, on the bottom there.
It's actually smooth.
It's against the body, so you're not going to see that. Right. All this will look nice. So yeah, print them all upside down. I still have to finish the Ecto version. I'll get that up. I really enjoy drawing cage work. So, like, I've had the 3D scanner, and I did decide to sell files, which is not something I normally do. I usually, I usually enjoy the open source. Like, I like to give the stuff away, but I didn't really need these. I just did them. I was like, okay, I do enjoy it, but
you don't enjoy it for free.
I like money. As the wise man Frodo once said.
RC Underdog, thank you very much. I would suggest you get an e-bike, but I remembered you live in Canada. I love my e-bike, but I haven't rode it in snow. Yeah, hard to get Rebecca on the back of one of those, I think, too. That's good. That would be
And
a
the dog.
challenge. And the
Like,
dog. Yeah.
I keep getting a email from an e-bike company who wants to send me an e-bike.
Say
And
yes, please.
they have a 3-wheel e-bike with like it looks like the eight, you see them like popular in Asian countries. It's like got like the basket in the back, like a cargo hauler.
Yes.
And I'm just like, oh, that. But then I remember I would have to store that somewhere. And I'm just like, for one, I have zero place to give any sort of advice on e-bikes or
see, that's the
things that
problem,
require
right? Like,
exercise at all. So I'm just like, you know what? As
it'd
much
be like
as
giving Josh a Peloton and telling him he has to review it online.
So I am just like, no, I'm not going to do the e-bike request.
What are you talking about? Like, I don't know anything about skateboards, and I think my review is absolutely 100% perfect.
You know what? You integrated it into another video, and
Yes.
I told you to do that, and I take all of the credit for it, and you're welcome. And I thought that was a good video. So
thank you.
You're welcome, and thank me, Kevin Gonzalez.
I did.
Thank you. Cheers to the last takeover of the year. YouTube boosted my RC addiction tremendously. My wife, on the other hand. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to all of you. Happy New Year around the corner.
Oh my gosh. We should actually talk about that in a second. The new year.
Yes.
Let me just thank Joker 510714. Thanks very much. Artful Dodgers coverage. Yes, I own 3 kits. I did a build video on this Ground Fox, but it'll be featured a lot more in the coming year.
Yeah, I still have to get to mine. I hope maybe I should do that Friday, but I want to do it in a regular video. I don't want to do it Friday.
Do it in a regular video, yeah.
I want to do a regular video.
Clodbuster is MOA, right? Yes, just like the robots.
It's a robot.
It's a
robot.
Look
who's coming around. Look who's coming around, everybody. Honestly, though, that's about how the difference of robots would look. He'd be like, I thought this will do well, right? Like, this is the same.
Motor on axle, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Will that scale up to an SCX6 cliffhanger? My guess is that they scaled that body up. And there is no hardware or anything. I just don't know if most people have a printer that size. So you're going to have to like slice it and cut it in glue 4 sections. I don't know. Like, I have to imagine that I know my printer. I don't think my printer would do it.
A couple guys have said, DK said Josh has an OnlyFiles now. It's good. Matt bought an MOA Clodbuster. Aren't there issues charger with the chargers in extreme cold? What on like a hybrid, a plug-in hybrid? No, charger's just fine.
Claude is hard body, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And it's pre-painted, so I don't have to. Actually, it might just be molded in gray, so I don't have to do anything. Stick the stickers on there, and that's it. Killer KFC bucket robot. 2023, the year of MOAs.
Yes. Matt's starting out. Oh, he's still getting this one in. And you know what? You should have moved that to 2023 so you could start off with a hard body. But,
Oh, shoot. Darn it.
What?
Jesse. No, darn it that I didn't think of doing it on the first. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Jesse Sleppy. Matt, any chance you could get the dog? My friend is watching and wants to see him. Is your friend the one from Arkansas? Because I'll bring the dog down.
Isn't the cliffhanger a bit narrow, so it might fit on the Prusa? I don't think. No, not really, because no, the cliffhanger is not that narrow. The Power Wagon is narrow, like in comparison. So, but a cliffhanger is actually, this is a cliffhanger cage already. And while it's not exactly a tight fit on the, what's up, GV? Hi, Bubba. And while it's not exactly a tight fit, there's not so much room that I think scaling it up would make it all that possible. So, yeah, I don't think that the 6 scale cliffhanger cage would be able to be done in one piece on most printers.
You could maybe get it on an angle, lots of supports.
Maybe. Get really tall print.
Yeah. Chuck Cersei Habit, thank you very much. What do you guys think we'll see in 2023, and what do you guys want to see for 2023? Well, let's talk about that. Do you have any resolutions RC related for 2023?
I think that I did pretty well last year with sticking to my resolution.
What was your resolution last year?
Which was to just like the year of no, doing what I wanted. And it did exactly like I thought. It obviously it affected performance of a lot of things, but I was what I like doing.
Yeah, of course.
So
I think we both sort of had that sort of as an idea of like, we're not going to do a ton of stuff that's outside of our wheelhouse or stuff that we don't want to do. I probably still did more than I thought I was going to do.
How many battery or charger videos did you do last year? You said yes to everything.
That's not true. I said no to a lot of stuff. I said no to Skillshare. I said no to that.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. I said
which was
no.
one I didn't think you should have said no to. Like, I think that would have just been a simple integration and would have helped, recoup. But still,
not really. I wasn't really into that. There were a couple others that I said no to. RC all-wheel drive, said no to them.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for 2023 though, I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of the same. Like, I had a lot of fun, and sticking to doing What's on the Bench weekly, I think is going to be where I'm sort of going to try to keep going. That was a really fun series that I started.
Yes.
And I like doing that one. It's a good one. So
yeah, I think
doing more of that, I think, is going to be a big step in the right direction.
So next year, I am going to try and do a lot more mystery boxes. Buy all the mystery boxes for all the things.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to regain communication with RC four-wheel drive. I don't think they want to hear from me.
Probably.
I don't know why.
I don't either. Buck the Legend Dandy as well. Thank you, sir. This episode brought to you by Buck the Legend Dandy for president. I want the t-shirt.
2020. This is from Craig Richter. 2023, year of the FMS lawsuits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're going to reintroduce that particular vehicle in a way that doesn't immediately reignite a cease and desist.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because I don't know the details of the whole thing or what's gone on, but obviously they've been told not to sell that anymore because it's completely gone from all of their social media, from their website. You said in the news you could get some of the parts,
yes,
but not the grill or the hood.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's we'll see what they do. The RC4 Drive Cross Canyon that died the same, and we never saw it return under anything else. We
No.
never saw that chassis nor those axles return, which is surprising because they were a new axle, right? That you broke, because you got that,
Sure
didn't you?
did. I did. Yeah, I had that. I broke the axle on the first day.
Yeah. So,
To be fair, just the axle mount, but it
right.
made it so I couldn't use it.
Yeah.
At least Matt only lost one Jeep. FMS lost them all.
You know what? Look on the bright side. Casey Crawler, thank you as well. Sorry you didn't get to enjoy our fine Christmas weather. Got my axles from Vanquish today. Waiting. What's it say? Sorry, it's not letting me see. Wait. Waiting on my mail call from Josh now. Yes, he bought the ugly truckling $50 tube chassis thing.
Very cool.
So, yeah. And Stretch, thank you. $2 for catnip. Chief right here is definitely the most affectionate.
Travis, our mod Travis goes, and then it broke in shipping when you sold it.
Did you sell it to Travis?
Yeah, I did.
And it broke more?
I guess it did. Oopsie. All right, where did this poll end up here? Let's end this poll, see what the results are. Grand Cherokee takes it 53%.
Wow.
194 votes. That's surprising. Well, I guess I gotta go with that one, I guess. It looks pretty sick though. In the Trailhawk garb, looks pretty good.
Yeah. You know what? Either way, it's going to be more luxurious no matter what than a Jeep. Gladiator, JL, whatever.
Yep.
They're not glamorous vehicles inside, but
no.
I'm excited to see what you decide.
Yeah.
CCXRC. RC. Does this count as sponsoring the show? I was listening to their live show last night, their Tuesday night show, and they're like, you know what would be funny is if Matt and Josh sponsored our show, because they were like, Matt and Josh do sponsorships for the month. We should do that. That's going to be like, they're like, it's going to be like really weird things, whatever it was. And they're like, what would be funny is if Matt and Josh did it, just made us say like bad things about it.
Oh, about 100%.
Or he's like, or we should sponsor their show and make them. I told him I'll send you the sponsorship doc.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Digital Mike, thoughts on the Canadian-made GCM kits? They do great stuff. You may not have seen one on the bench before, but the Range Rover Classic that I did was on a GCM C-Max. The Chevy CUCV is also on a C-Max. Both excellent trucks. I love, what was their other one they did that I thought was really great? The Skeleton chassis. That was an old school one. But yeah, GCM does great stuff. Very much geared towards the scale nerd in you. So if you're looking to do something ultra scale, like with the proper sort of suspension underneath, they're definitely the people to talk to.
Yeah. The biggest problem we have in our house is the fact that Chief likes to lick things with adhesive, like tape, packaging tape, labels. You'll just be hearing this, and he's just licking a piece of tape. he's borderline at times.
That's amazing.
You have to swat him away from the mail call box from the Hawaiian guys. Come on.
Chuck's RC Habit said the Grand Cherokee is nice. Saw one when we picked up the wife's 392. Your wife gets a 392. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Those are expensive here.
What was I was going to ask you though, what was that, the last truck that you did the GCM chassis under?
The CUCV.
Okay, that's right. I thought there was one after that, but maybe it's just been that the CUCV's been ongoing for a while.
Yeah. That's it. That's the one.
Yeah. When are you going to finish that thing?
Shut up. That's my priority after I get a couple other things out of the way first.
Yeah. Are you gonna do
Yeah.
more? Do you have more like styrene repair videos to do first?
Shut up, man. You're so rude.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
do want to see
finish
that.
that
I want to
soon.
see that blazing blazer done. Is the thing. I just
Me too, man. God, I got
it's a
too many
cool. It,
projects.
it's a cool truck. I have like zero interest in ever owning, but like I can appreciate it from afar, and I want to see what you actually do with that Coors livery.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing the Coors livery 100%.
Yeah. Um,
What's the best RC release of 2022 from the RC Underdog? What's your choice?
Best RC release of 2022. Let's see.
Let's just go RTR or kit. Let's start there.
Okay. It's a great question. I'm just trying to think hard about it.
Yeah, there were some good
Um,
ones.
do RTR first.
Okay.
Oof. It's a really hard question though.
Because there were some
No,
good
I have
RTRs.
I have my
Okay.
RTR. I
Okay,
have my
go.
RTR.
Go.
It's going to be surprising for people from me. TRX4M.
Huh.
I
That is
think that is,
surprising.
and I'm not saying that it's my favorite all around. I think that it was the best release for the market. The fact that it was the price point that it is, built as well as it is. Like, I think that is probably the RTR release of the year.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You
What
can't
was
have
your
that when you different one.
Fine. If that's the case, I'll choose the SCX6 Honcho.
Oh, great choice as well.
Yeah, because that,
Great
while it
choice.
is not certainly at the same price point as the
Nope.
TRX4M, you can get 7 TRX4Ms, maybe more.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, eight at least.
Uh,
But
10.99 divided by 149. You can get 7.3. You were
that's
right.
so
Good
close.
work.
Thank you. For somebody that's not good at math. But it is an excellent truck. It is super capable, much more capable than the JLU was, without changing anything mechanically. Just a really great looking body. Really great looking
Yep.
body and cage.
And I think that it that platform is so cool and so good
Yep.
that and how different just that body was from the JL. I think it was an absolutely great choice. Well
Yeah.
done. And that's a good one.
Thank you. Special mention. Let's do like your second choice because I've got a second choice.
Okay. For an RTR,
Controversial, but go ahead.
ooh, more controversial than what I said.
While you're thinking, Mountain RC, thank you very much for the animal holding up a bird. And Kevin Gonzalez, thank you very much. Cheers to the SBG channel as well. Sorry for your loss. I'm looking forward to learning more from you next year. I've got a lot more to teach you. So thank you. And RC Patina guy, thank you. Patina 59 on the cover of RCCAM January issue. Go check that out.
Man, I'm having a really hard choice on like something that was okay, I'll say one that a controversial one for me
Go ahead.
or general. Hammer Ray.
Huh. That's interesting.
I think that it is I think that it's fantastic looking. I think that it's scaled good. Really well.
Mm-hmm. Biggest
I
1/10 of the year.
They made a lot of choices on it that were for the sake of scale, and I loved to see it.
Josh,
hey, I am a scale person. I'm just scale in the right. I'm not. I need to paint my doll's face first. The right way. There's a difference between doing our doll's makeup for our scale truck versus.
I spent a lot of time on your face for my class 1.
And when your last what's on the bench, you're like, the document on how to detail this particular driver head is 30 pages long, and I'm over here yelling at my phone, pass.
Okay,
like,
so
I'm sure he did design all of Avatar's animatronics or whatever, but no.
all right. So my second choice, I would go. There's probably 2 for a second choice. This is going to be, people are going to be like, huh? But the Enduro SE.
Oh, I'll fight you so hard on this one.
It's a pretty good release. It's pretty good. No, the new one.
There was a large crash out there.
Oh God. Do you want to go check on what that is?
I do.
All right.
What that was.
So Sendero SE. Hear him yelling. Sendero SE, I think they did a great job for an evolutionary release. There's a lot of good in that truck. The price point is really hard to beat. So that would be my choice, like a second choice. Obviously, you cannot forget about the HPI Baja. Thank you, Phantom Works, for reminding me of that. This is, I think we did Kit or RTR. And then following up on that, the Sendero SE.
Going back, we're arguing about
you
that
get. All right. You really want to?
All they went for is price point, and they took out so much value to get there. While it has its place in the market, massive compromise on way too much to get there. An okay release. It has a target, but it only targeted one thing, and as a whole, the rest of it, no, absolutely not.
Okay, West Desert Wheeler would argue with me that the SE gets new people crawling, and that's what matters.
What they break. Yeah, they knocked over Nicole's like cooking twine thing onto. Did you turn off your noise canceling? For some reason it was like getting up for a second. Anyway, I got it. But it does get new people crawling. I agree. And all they went for was price point, and they took away so much of the value stuff to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hit 1 point, and that was all they tried to do, and they took away so much to get there.
Okay, fair enough. CCXRC, thank you, Tony. I'm suddenly wanting an SCX6 Honcho and a bucket of fried chicken. Thanks for the laugh this year, guys. You are welcome. Thank you for watching very much. The Baja got a mention there as well as a possible best release of the year. That thing is so much fun. You should get one, Josh.
I had a Baja for some time. I drove it a couple of times. My brother started a fire with it in my backyard the last time I drove it. I don't know that I need another one of those.
All right. Okay.
So, but I do love to see it. Love to see it,
Yeah, it's nice that HPI put that out there. And finally, I would say the Fire Team was a great release as well. Mostly because I spoiled it.
I was going to say, I think that it was fine, but like the Arma platform is great for what they do with it. The fact that it's so universal with everything. There's parts and
yep.
But the Fire Team was just like the same, but with weird tires,
weird body and tires. Yeah. Underappreciated though, because
was great.
Yeah. Underappreciated though, because of that body and cage, it actually makes it super predictable. It drives a lot better than some of their other vehicles. And then we might as well say the XRT as well, because that thing friggin' rocks. I love the XRT.
I don't know anything about that one. I've not witnessed that one yet.
Best basher of the year.
I did miss another one from
CCX too.
CCXRC says that Tinkercad is a great program. Say it, Josh. I said exactly what CCXRC says. Tinkercad's a great program. Beyond that, you should go to Fusion 360 and
like a normal person
stop playing with crayons.
Yeah, stop mucking around with your coloring
Stop
book.
eating crayons and come over to
Sorry, did you say crayons or crayons?
crayons.
Sounds
That's
like
how
you're
you
saying,
say. Are you a crowns person?
no, it sounds like you're
Okay.
saying cranes. Crayons. Crayons.
That's how you say it.
Crayons.
Have you ever met a crown person?
Oh, I've never heard anybody call them that, ever.
Oh, that's not a super rare thing. If you're a crown person, just saying.
Weird.
Put you,
Uh,
Never Stock RC is a crowns person.
oh, well, banned. Jan, thank you very much for the last live stream takeover of the year. Fijan.
Fijan. Oh yeah, the Fijan still resides in Canada.
I'm gonna paint that stupid thing.
There's KFC livery, please.
Why? It's such a random suggestion.
I don't understand where that came from. Brett says my wife says crown.
Divorce.
My ex was a crowns person. James Foley says.
So people actually say crowns
Yeah,
instead of crayon.
yeah, crowns.
Klein RC Motorsports, thank you. Merry New Year. Thanks for another great year of content. We're coming up on the end of our third year, going into season 4. I'm going to have to make a new graphic.
I know.
KFC logo.
KFC. We didn't do best kits of the year.
Ooh, best kits of the year. Okay, can I go first?
Sure.
Vanquish Straight Axle, Phoenix.
I'll allow it.
Excellent.
Yep, I'll allow that.
Were there any other kits that came out this year?
It's a hard one.
We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this seriously. Kits.
What
have
kits
a place.
were released this year? What
Other
kits
than-
were released?
Other than the Straight Axle Phoenix, I cannot think of a single kit that was released from a major manufacturer.
Wow. HPI Baja is a kit. That's a great choice. Matt missed that one.
Which one?
I'm going to say the HPI Baja 5B Flux.
Shoot! Crud.
The Clodbuster Gray Edition.
Oh, right. That's true. I have one right here. In fact, there it is. It's
That
actually
was-
the Super
LNT kit was
Clodbuster.
not released this year. That is
Nope.
not new this year. I don't believe. Unless
Base
it
Camp was last year, right? Or was Base Camp this year?
No, Base Camp was this year.
That was a good RTR. We should have mentioned that one.
That was a good RTR. Yeah,
That
was a good. release.
that was
That
the
was
best
Axial
Axial
best
SCX 10.3
release this year.
yet. Yeah.
I would say that was Axial's best release of the year.
Except the UTB 18.
I think that it's a good head-to-head. The UTB 18, I think, is a little expensive for
Yeah,
being
that's
a
true.
smaller scale.
That's true. Base Camp
But
sat really nicely in that sort of middle price point too.
it does. Yeah, it's a great debate. I like the UTB 18. I do
Same.
feel like it should have been a little bit cheaper. I feel like it should have been at that 199 range.
Yeah.
Ultimate Hauler. The Ultimate Hauler was a cool release.
Uh-huh.
I would not put it in the top ranks at all, though. It's very niche in its own useless way. I like it. It's fun.
I liked making something different out of it. That was very fun.
I have mine is sitting right next to me, actually, on the floor, because I've got the
Apparently, it's not
I've got the
at
kit
the
that I was going to install it on.
apparently it's not at the store anymore.
Somebody bought it. I saw that on. It was posted up on, what do you call it? OfferUp.
Was it really? Was it really? No. Okay. Oh yeah, the polar ray. We can't forget about that. Chris did a good job fooling a lot of people with that one.
He fooled me. I was like
Fooled
trying
me
to find
too.
it on social media for the news. I was like, I'll get to it later.
I reached out to my contact at Arma, and I said, "Dude, so like, are you reusing the cage from the fire team on a new Losi truck?" He's like, "I'm not gonna talk about that." They were all fully aware. Everybody knew what Chris was doing.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, I want to do this. I want to do this." And they're like, "Go for it. That'll be hilarious." And then people started phoning Horizon, being like, "I'd like to pre-order the Polar Ray, please." And they're like, "What? Do we
Nope.
do we have a Polar Ray?"
Yeah. You know, I was just like, the name is weird. Like, I'm surprised Polaris let them use a play on their name. I was
Right.
fooled, but I was just like, the name seems. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So well played to Hemi Storm on that one.
Yeah, big time.
He
did a great job.
A great job.
Yeah.
Did you watch his full video on it?
Of course.
Yeah, it was great. Another great video.
Yeah.
I am going to revamp my infraction here shortly.
Oh yeah. What are you doing?
Infraction, yeah. Well, I'm going to paint a body. More
Sick.
than one
color. Huh?
More than one color.
Are you feeling it?
Could be more than two colors. We'll see.
Well, slow down.
We'll see. But at least two colors.
Huh.
And
What body
I'm probably
have you
gonna,
chosen?
should I say? The R34. Because I really like that body.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
would.
such a good. Bunch of long hairs, right? Matt and I were discussing lines from Ocean's
13
before this live stream.
I think it may have actually there may have been a touch of that in Teams. I think made it into the beginning of the video as we started. Ultima Mid. Oh, that was an excellent kit. Yes.
Yeah. Yep,
Yes.
That's you can call that a new release. I would allow that.
Allow that. Tammy a Dancing Rider every year.
Klein RC Motorsports, thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. The live stream is the highlight of my week. It's a good midweek.
That's nice. It is a good midweek.
midweek.
It's one of those things that I definitely look forward to every week, and I'm on the show. You know, it's the viewership that makes this a great show. It's because of you guys that we started this, and it's because of you that we continue to do it.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
you.
Stop Scale News Update in a heartbeat over this show.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a big nap. That one's done.
If you had to choose one, it'd be like,
if I had to choose one, done.
That one's done.
Heartbeat. Done.
Jay Walker, thank you very much. Thanks for another great year. What are each other's favorite builds of the year? For example, Matt's favorite Josh build and vice versa. Ooh.
I'm thinking.
I don't really care too much for anything Josh makes. So his class 1 build for me was a real inspiration to try new things in this hobby, especially. And I would that's where I think I'm gonna go. That thing was ridiculous, and still for sale.
That one was a lot. There was a lot to that one. Favorite one you did this year? I was going to your videos actually, just to try and look at the thumbnails to decide. Because I'm leaning towards the monthly mayhem build.
Oh, V Speed challenge.
Yeah, because you
because I
You put
joshed
in a
it.
lot of effort there. Yeah, you put in a lot of effort there. You
Yeah.
did a lot of fab. You tried some new stuff, things that I
Yeah.
was just like, it's like the the Ultimate Hauler was a pretty good. That's not some. I know I wouldn't. It's not my.
That's not your bag, baby, but
That's not like what I would
you
go
can
run.
appreciate it. Yeah.
I still. I think it would be the V Speed
Yeah.
and what you did there.
Thank you. That was a
That would
fun
be.
one.
That'd be hard to top that one. The Scale Nationals builds were I think probably your best like looking. I think you did. You know, you put in a ton of effort to those, and they looked really good, especially the Brute.
The class 2 one, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess they were both Brutes, weren't they?
They were both brutes, technically. But
Yeah,
yeah. I yeah, the
but
class 2 one with all the cage work and everything, that turned out pretty good. Same
yeah,
place, what were they? Bright,
Hello guy.
forgot. Huh?
What do
No,
you?
the powder coating guys who did
Oh,
the
gotcha. The guy who
yeah.
did your. Oh, we should talk quickly about
Yeah.
our
Oh, there's a few questions that came up
Christmas
from
special.
that Christmas special, actually. David Ferris said, so, the whole can't buy skis rule for Mayhem doesn't apply to you, Scale Builders Guild? Funny you mentioned that. We did talk about that during the process, and I got right down to the wire, and I was like, I don't know that I'm going to have time to create a ski.
The
But
skis from nothing. Yes.
right, from nothing. But what I did was I still modified and made a mount for an existing ski. So, still, I think we let it slide.
Yeah, you know,
I
you
let it
still at least
slide.
bought things and built. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's fine. You still got to like make it fit and build it.
Yeah, make it
Totally
work. It's so,
fine.
yeah.
Eric Baker, Josh and Matt, SCX6 or Prusa?
Yes.
Prusa.
I think you got to go Prusa on that one, too.
I would say Prusa. I would have. Yeah, it's Prusa for me. Like it's
Yeah.
they're both awesome in their own way, but for me, it's not something I would hesitate to answer.
No, because that's going to afford you so many great things that you wouldn't have been able to do before. You'll learn a valuable skill in how to design. It makes things for you. Right? So
Yeah.
You got to go 3D printer. That's a no-brainer, and especially if you're choosing the Prusa.
Even if I had, which I did have, a different, you know, like a different printer, I would still choose the Prusa over buying an SCX6.
Agreed. 100%.
If I had a Prusa already, then SCX6 definitely a great choice.
Yeah.
Ray Warren, thank you. Happy New Year. Thank you for the Trucks of Fortune. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great release from 2022 as well.
Wheels of Fortune, I think, was the highlight.
Yeah. Twisted Skullworks RC. Dude, are you wearing a KFC one-piece pajama with the feet? No, it's just a hoodie, unfortunately. Wrapped Graphics, thank you very much. Damn it, bloody client ruined my afternoon plans, so I'm going to have to watch it tonight instead of now. Awesome excuse for me to go and have a beer at the pub as I see it. Merry New Year, guys. And same to you, sir. Thank you. Lots of people have said the Earth Roamer was the truck of the year for me. But you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed this last Mayhem. This Christmas Mayhem was so much fun.
I put a driver in.
Yeah, you must not be feeling well because, like, you put it. He showed me early on, like, hey, I'm putting a driver in. I was like, Josh, is that you? These were a ton of fun, and thanks to Traxxas and Scale Metal Supplies for allowing us to do something different with, one, the Traxxas Drag Slash, and two, Scale Metal Supplies for supplying all this great metal. Because it really did. This was fun. I had a blast putting these together.
It was, and the fact that it was only 2 weeks really to do it. We technically had 3 weeks, but I was leaving, so I was like, I don't have 3 weeks. 2 weeks is all I have.
Yep.
And I tried again I keep combining now. Ooh, that was close. I've been combining now more of the templates and the tube work stuff together with 3D printing, and it makes things really fast, really easy.
Yeah, those templates you
to be
made for
super
bending
accurate.
was awesome. Mine is not in any way, shape, or form accurate at all. It's quite. It looks good on camera, but when you see it up close, it's not square.
Yeah, I mean, I can basically draw parts to my CAD and 3D print them, and they fit in this thing. Like everything just was as accurate as I could have hoped.
Yeah.
So I was super happy with that, and pretty excited about the outcome there.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have had some more time
blast.
to finish a few things, but at the same time, had to be done, had to be over.
The only thing I think I would change is dogs are barking. Maybe a softer spring rate up front, so it got a little more skis to the ground. In some cases, yeah, like it felt a little hard to control. Not gonna lie, it's hard to control anyway.
So mine was very controllable, but it would get bogged down in the deep. Like I could steer it around as I hoped.
Yeah.
But it would eventually just get stuck. So
I found that to be a problem too.
But I think
mostly because mine was low.
Yeah, and I had built my skis tall to try and combat that, which did help. I think that's probably what helped me the most.
100%.
And the fact that I have metal skis with a deep runner at the bottom.
Yeah, my runners were not super deep.
Right. So yeah, like I've got a 3/16 to probably a 1/4 inch thick runner, the entire length of my ski. So it carved pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Tracks needed in the rear. That would have been a good option and probably would have made these pretty fun. But at the same time, Traxxas was providing the
they gave us paddle tires. So we were going to stick with that. But you know what? I do have a set of tracks just sitting over there. I should try that out, actually.
Yeah, that
would those? I don't think those would mount up to these though.
You would have to make some adapters probably. So I did change out my shocks front and rear though. I know that was part of what I bought Proline Power Strokes for all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I went extra.
Neat. You guys definitely need to alternate between competitive and fun mayhems. Both versions are content gold, but the results are so different. Yeah, that's a good point, Jay. This one wasn't a great observation. Yeah, this was not really a competition in any way, shape, or form.
No, it was just for fun.
It's just sort of like just to have some fun. Same thing with 24 hours. Yeah.
Yep.
That was just let's just have fun. And we did.
Yeah. That was I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
Being able to go back and forth like that.
Yeah.
Somebody
in the comments was like, "Hey, now you have a great use in the summer for those RC 4-wheel drive front sand paddle tires." I don't think I kept them though. I think I actually got rid of them.
I sold my entire mystery box. So
I have a set of those Power Strokes.
GC Coop, how do you power the LED? You mean like my taillights or probably? So I use Ethernet wire. I take a Cat 6 cable and I strip it back, and inside you'll find 3 braided pairs of this nice stranded wire, but it's a lot thinner. It's still nice and flexible. And then I solder that directly to the LED strips, and then I'll take that and I'll either hardwire it into the battery plug, like the XT60, or if I need to, I'll put an inline JST in, something like that.
I JST'd mine.
I think I did. On this one, I did.
Did you use the ESC, the Traxxas ESC, right?
Correct. Yes.
Did you have any I don't know why, but I noticed that like under hard acceleration, I lost some brightness from those COBs. Is it just because we're running them at under 12 volts?
That's a great question. I have a video here where I stab it. I'm just wondering. Oh,
Yours go dim too.
unless it was just from the blowout of the bright sun, but it sure seemed like they dropped. They may be much. You know what though? It looks very scale in this way because it almost looks like it let off the it let off the brake when I stabbed it.
Uh-huh.
But it looks like they went very dim.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, it's not just me.
that was something else that I did that I covered. Not I didn't really cover. I played with an X configuration of that rear tail light on this,
Or
and
Xmas.
actually I trimmed the strip so that where it laid over, it didn't cover the one underneath, and it worked really well. I was super happy with it, and overall, I think that tail light came out fantastic. I was super pumped with that.
Yeah, it looks good. Zipper
What's
Lips FPV, thank you. So Joshy says he owns Scale Builders Guild, and I'm that guy as the manager. All right.
Matt is actually the cardboard bitch, but we give him the keys so he can come and go as he pleases.
Thank you.
Chris Ishii, thank you, sir. Now you have an RC for those RC four-wheel drives, sand tires. Yes. Parallel thought process there, right? I think I will. I have thoughts of like putting 4 drag slicks on that thing, so it sits on. Because I think it'd be fun on Is that an arm wing? Well, you wouldn't be able to tell because it doesn't say anywhere. But if it was going to say Arma, it would say it in the section of wing that would go right about here, which, as you can see,
funny you mentioned that.
does not exist.
Because I was like, you know, you might want to do on that.
He's like, you should not use an Arma wing. I'm like, I'll just cut out the part that says Arma.
I also use those COB tail lights, but I used not an X, but just 2 brake lights.
Mountain RC, thank you. Oh, I see what you did there. And although you spelled out the Ripper tube, when will it be relieved? He said. I didn't get as many messages as I had possibly anticipated after your video release, but I was like, oh, you son of a...
Yes. Some people did email you, though.
I got some messages, many from people that I know already. Like, hey, Matt said... I'm like, oh...
Do they make those LED strips in shorter lengths, like 1/2 inch instead of 1 inch? You could cut them, couldn't you?
No.
And
you actually can't. You can cut them like we did, but these are actual. Wait, your strips there, those were 1 inch cuttable, weren't they?
Yep.
That's because mine are 2 inch cuttable, which is kind of
really? That is annoying. Yeah, mine are definitely.
So actually, I'm gonna have to get the ones that you have. Didn't I send you the link for them?
No, you said what to search, because I didn't.
Okay.
The ones in Canada were
not available.
The same.
Yeah. So I sent you. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find those because I want 1 inch cuttable. The 2 inch worked for this, and they'll work for the Woods Runner, which is what I bought them for. But yeah.
Will there be a monthly mayhem with audience participation in the future? Probably. Well, I mean, we'd like to, but I don't know. We'll have to figure something out along those lines.
It's tough to do. I like the one video. I actually think that a 2 video release is the way to go in the future.
2 video format. Yeah, we can do that.
One for build, one for running, testing, results stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think that would be the way to go.
Chuck Lanholm said one of his favorite things from this year was watching the Camtech races. Camtech races sing this song, Doodah.
So much fun. I still have a lot of footage from that. It was very dark. The footage is not.
We'll need to do that in the day next time.
Yeah, but or you know what? Or it's just something that lives in lore because it was so much fun for us to sit around that patio at night at our Airbnb and have our ridiculous Camtech races.
Yeah,
that
it was very fun.
So much fun.
Lots of people commenting on the things they like. I just want the Scalies. I thought the TRX6 format was excellent. That was where we did a weekly update and a vlog update too, right?
No,
just that one video a week.
That was just 4 videos or 5 videos total. Weekly videos, and then 4 weekly videos with the first one is just kind of like an overview intro, a little bit of work,
and then recap videos. What we did.
Yep, and then the finale video with the results where you shocked the world.
The crash heard around the world.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
Chili Willy would look insane with a blue underglow. Yeah, I considered doing an underglow, but it's so low.
We both talked about it. I think that it would have looked great in the snow and all that. Well, mine actually had multicolored Christmas lights in the cage during the running video. Yep. And if it would have been dark enough to see them, they looked great. But in the light, you couldn't tell at all.
Yeah, you could not see them.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, so the
Who's just said, so I can pull the receiver out of the Camtech, still ready to go. I got mine back. Mine's back, baby.
Mine's right there, ready to go. Still sitting there.
It's the pinstripes on it are just amazing. It's mostly Moose Jaw's paint that's on there. This was an absolute blast, these things.
I can't believe how good a shape mine is still.
Well, but you had.
I was up far ahead of the pack the whole time, so there really wasn't any competition in the front. I got a little bit coming around to lap traffic and hitting people in the back.
I don't know quite how that a bit of paint got on there, but
that little swipe across the back there, that's probably from me coming up to lap you.
Yeah, this was.
But yeah, a little bit of chips here and there. I was so worried that I was going to destroy this paint job because Moose Jaw did such a good job on this. I was so I don't want to break it.
For all the abuse that these took, though, it still works perfectly.
They're so much faster than you would imagine.
Yeah.
And they just take a hit and they send the other car. And then there's just for a hard body, it's just amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely incredible. Camtech, you've got a winner here.
Second best reused RTR release of the year. And the other thing is the most stable 3-wheel RC I've ever driven.
Oh yeah. It handles,
which is not a short list.
If that surface, because that surface was actually too smooth, in my opinion.
It was. We could have used a real grippy.
If we had a grippier cement, I think that would have been even better.
They still handled well. And the tires held up like a champ.
Yeah. Yeah. So much better than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for some a small area amount of fun with some friends that isn't super expensive, these are what, like $150 bucks?
Yeah, 125 or something like that with their RTR minus radio.
Yep.
So did any Satan motors die in the race? No.
Nobody killed a motor.
Mine, I thought, but I had just hit lipo cutoff, which I was surprised that this ESC had. So.
I thought we were all going to puff some lipos that
yeah.
But
I mean, I was hoping for a small fire.
Yeah. No, it was amazing.
really was.
Such a great. That might have been the highlight in terms of good old fun time togetherness for the year.
Let's see. Did we see each other? We saw each other 2 times this year for events.
Scale Nats
Nationals
and Pro Line by the Fire. So
So
how many are we
that's a
going to see each other? Yeah, how many times are we going to see each other next year?
Well, I mean, I have to imagine that those 2 again at least.
Yeah.
Because
count on it.
Yeah.
I might actually try to figure out a way to extend Pro Line by the Fire and maybe like travel with you somehow, maybe, so we get a little more time together.
Because there's some places at least coming in a few days early, and I could pick you up in LA because there's a number of places we could hit in LA.
Yes.
It'd be fun to go see Joe at EVGA again. There's
countless things.
RC companies in general that are down there, a bunch of different stuff.
We'll definitely do that. Great. That was easy.
Done.
Zipper Lips FPV, thank you. Make space shuttles out of those Reliant Robins.
That is true. So one of the YouTube creators that I watch, Cletus McFarlane, one of my favorite YouTubers, he posted a video today about he's got a little jet powered like power wheel nearly, right? Go-kart power wheel thing with a jet, an actual jet. And I was just like, so I just like Googled like, what do those little RC jet engines cost? Like, what could I put one of those? They're quite expensive.
But you know what, everybody, stay tuned because we've got some good mayhem ideas already brewing for next year. We're gonna push the envelope.
We have a couple
what we've done.
One, and I mean, I would almost be willing to make a trip out of the one idea that we have.
Yep, 100%.
If we could maybe talk a couple of other people at least into it, I feel like we could talk Tony into it.
Tony would do it.
Tony would do it in a heartbeat, and I feel like Tony's such a traveler already that we could come up with a spot.
That would be an easy one. I'd like to get Tom Lee over the pond too.
That would be interesting to see, just to see how he. But I feel like it would be worth a separate trip, unassociated with anything else.
Mm-hmm. Our first travel monthly mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
Although that's not true. Our first travel monthly mayhem was Pro Line by the Fire when we did the Pro Ultra Force.
The Pro, or what would we call it? Ultra
Fusion. Right.
So, I'm just saying that would be. It would be worth it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. So. All right. On that note, Happy New Year, everybody. This has been a great year sharing this with you. Maybe we'll actually start making these a podcast as well in the future.
We should do that. We have a website and all.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know what that means.
All right. I'm going to start thanking people. Gunnar Nissen, Blind Guy RC, Craig Richter, Team Garage Hack, Stretch, Craig Richter, Chuck's RC Habit, Stretch, Buck, the Legend, Dandy, Lone Wolf McGee, the RC Underdog, Joker 510714, Chuck's RC Habit, Mountain RC, Kevin Gonzalez, RC Patina Guy, CCXRC, Jan, Klein RC Motorsports, Jay Walker, Wrapped Graphics, Zipper Lips, and Zipper Lips. Thank you very much. Folks, have a great New Year.
To Phoenix RC Crawler, Blind Guy RC, Chris Barr, Ed Camino, Brian Sherwood, Henry's RC Garage, Joker 510714, Troy Givler, GC Coop 2, Kevin Gonzalez, Buck the Legend Dandy, Casey Crawler, Stretch, CCXRC, Klein RC Motorsports, Eric Baker, Ray Warner, GC Coop 2, Chris Ishii, Mountain RC, Gunnar Nissen.
That should do
it. One breath. From now on, it has to be.
Okay.
That's the rule.
That's a New Year's resolution. One breath for all the thank yous. Enjoy the rest of your week. I am building... Well, actually, we've got What's on the Bench weekly tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. And And then Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, I'm building the Super Clodbuster Gray Edition.
Looking forward to watching from afar. And man, I really want to see how that goes. I want to see how you handle it.
Should I
I've
pre-build
built-
the shocks at least?
I think they're just friction shocks, so
No, we're fine.
you're probably okay. Otherwise,
Okay.
there's a lot of them. So
True enough. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Love you. Bye.
bye.